evening. In the studio, we have my homie, Lee from the land up in here.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. I want to open up with Miss Marquis. Shout out to Miss Marquis. You know, get well soon, because I know you've been laying up in the hospital for a hot while. And,
had a stroke.
Huh?
He had a stroke.
I thought he passed.
No, it's a rumor, and that's sickening when people be doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He ain't passed. He just, in the hospital.
Yeah.
Getting better. One thing I like about, there's a lot of things I like about him, but Miss Marquis never changed up.
Nope.
He stayed the same.
Nope.
No matter how much money he made, you would never know he had, because he never dressed like he just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good dude too.
Now what is that? Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, he real
Lamb
good
of
dude,
God.
But anyways, what's happening? Lee?
Not much. Just enjoying this hot, sweaty day.
Man,
Yeah.
Thanks for
Get that
having me.
Put that mic in front of you. No wonder. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
It's all the way over there.
Yeah.
That was your twin over there.
Yeah.
My alter ego.
I know. Tell her it's all about you today.
What are you doing? No. She don't want to talk. She's shy.
Yeah, man. So this weather is so hot. I was gonna ride my bike today, but
Oh, what?
But I wanted to be in the air conditioner.
Okay.
I don't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Start a little secret. Don't tell nobody.
No, I mean motorcycle.
Oh.
I mean, when I say bike, I mean motorcycle.
I should have. I can't picture you.
My Harley.
Yeah, I can't picture you.
No. Oh no, I can't
I
picture
just
myself
broke the
either.
handlebar.
And you know what? Actually, that happened twice. Seriously, you know,
Broke the
when I came down and hit that bar, that was not a good feeling. Honest to God, I did that twice. And the bar broke.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That ain't no damn joke.
I'm trying to picture.
Yeah.
Glad you okay.
Ooh wee. Thank you. Me too. That was a long time ago too, man. I'm like, no. So you making some noise out there, yes, lady?
Yeah.
Am I really, or y'all just telling me that?
No, for real.
Yeah, we don't want no libels now for lying on people.
You're right.
Oh no.
And I really do enjoy what I do.
That's dope.
You know, I have fun doing it. You know, it's therapy. It's so therapeutic. You know, I could be having a bad day at home, or you know, honestly, I'm just getting out of a 5-year relationship.
Oh wow.
So in a process, it's like that's helping me heal.
Should I say sorry to hear that, or are you happy?
I'm thankful.
Okay.
Now, at first I was hurt, but I'm like, you know what? I'm glad, because it was holding me back. You know, and it opened up my eyes, and it actually, my networking, it helped with that.
Freed you up,
yeah. Because
people was waiting on you.
Yeah. And like how I you see me constantly posting. He couldn't stand that, and it's like,
You have to advertise.
how? And this was before I was doing my music. You know, it would be me just doing this for other artists. You know, and a lot of people didn't know I sing and songwrite. You know, so that was also a shocker. Like, this girl can sing, like, and she write her music. We know she write poetry. You know, so that's what that was. And he's like, no, it's not the time to do this. And it was like, oh, well.
Well, when there's the time, then,
Yeah,
you know?
and it's like years. I'm like, so when is the time? And
See what that was? You were just trying to satisfy him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, what that was, you know.
Cause they know the world waiting on you.
Yeah. And you know
For
what?
For real.
We all have done that, you know. Trying to satisfy the other half and holding ourselves back, and so that's when I had to realize I'm like, okay, I can't just blame this person. I gotta blame
me, right?
Because I let that
tolerate,
you know, And then you know you sit back and think, all these years I didn't waste it. No, okay, just not do something about it.
Right.
You know, that's why I look at it and just go. You know, I mean hardcore go. You know,
dimming myself down. You know, and it's like, oh my God, like this is not. I don't feel like I'm being myself.
Because I always say, even if you with somebody, and even if they're not into what you into, at least they can support you.
Exactly.
You know, and always be like, hey, are you going to do this? Remember to practice. Remember to do this. Remember to. They gotta have your back, no matter what.
And it was crazy because it was the opposite. Like, you know, I supported him in any and everything. And then when it came to me, it was like,
you know the sad thing about it, he know what you did before he got with you. And then, you know, and then that attracted him and everything, and all of a sudden once he got you,
he said
he don't want, you know.
And how that saying go, do what you did to keep me when you first met me. And it was just like, so at first I was like, you know, I was gonna say stop, and I was gonna say, look, this ain't for me, and then something just kept, this voice in my head just kept saying, just go, do it, you know. Or every time I turn around, it was somebody, hey, won't you do this show? We want you, we like you. And it's like, you know, at first I was like, I know my music nice, but, you know, I didn't know how people was gonna take to it because it was so sexual, you know, and I thought people was gonna be like, ew, you know, but I just kept doing it. Like, I don't care.
That's why I told her.
I've heard worse.
That's why I said I told her sex sells, no matter what. People, they're just this is how society is. They want to see, like I was saying earlier, reality shows. They don't want to see real nice, you know, everything, everybody, you know. They want to see drama.
Yeah.
It's drama.
Sales.
Sex.
Yeah.
Sales. Big time.
Right.
So, but you know, this guy here, not talking bad about him and nothing like that, but it is what it is, you know. So, like I say, he knew what you did. I mean, how do you think what caught his eye? What, you know, got interested in you? I mean, he been around, he seen.
Right.
So
it was this caboose.
Yeah, in his mind, I'm gonna get her. And when I get her, she ain't gonna be doing this crap no more.
No, and I wasn't, and it's the thing, it wasn't like I was minding my business. At the time, I met him walking home from school. And then I was staying with my dad, so he had me intimidated by
So
boys.
this from childhood.
So we ran back into each other when I graduated high school. And he was like, all right, you can talk to me now. He ain't say talk, but it's a cuss word.
Right, I know what you're saying.
So, you know, and it's like, all right. So I gave it a chance, and then he ended up going to jail. And, you know, and it was like he kept going back and forth. And then 2016, we got back in contact. And it was 5.5 years from there. In that 5.5 years, I dedicated that to him and him only. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of investing into this. I don't even like saying relationship anymore because, you know, I'm looking at it like it was never that. It was one-sided. So at first I was hurt and, you know, like I was lost and confused. And it's been a couple of performances, you know, where I sing certain songs that I wrote about my situation. You see me in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? So, and that what gets the crowd, because it's like to see me go from this sexual being and then this person like, oh, wait a minute. this girl really writes some music, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like everybody's constantly waiting. What's next? What more can you do?
So you're keeping the crowd on their toes at
Yeah.
the edge of their seat.
They didn't heard me rap, you know. So it's like, well, what are you? What are you doing? And then, you know, they see me posting my business. You know, I wrote a book. I'm a featured author in another book. And then it's like, you know, I'm constantly doing shows, and now, you know, radio interviews are picking up, you know, and then I'm traveling, you know, out of town, you know. So it's like, who are you? Like, how do you make time? And, you know, and then I live in Akron, and then I have 5 children, a single mother,
Ooh.
you know, so it's just like,
She doing it,
what?
ain't she?
Yeah.
Right, so it's just like, okay. Are you a god, or, you know, like, it's just, but
It's
it's
all of
fun,
that.
you know, and
yeah.
that's how I know that this is my time, because I'm able to move like that when a year ago and, you know, back, I wasn't, you know, it was always something hindering me from doing it, whether it was him not being supportive or constant drama with the family and fake supportive friends, you know, and it was just like, what's next? You know, or my car will mysteriously break down, and that was him saying, this is not.
I'll tell you
not,
what,
not
if you
your-
would have
not
made
you.
back then, if you would have made contact to the right person, and you know, stuff would have blew up, start making them millions, and all of a sudden you would have been, okay, go ahead, do it.
But
You
what
know?
was crazy was,
But then again, I don't know.
I used to, when he first left, I'm like, damn, you could at least faked it till you made it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause in my world, this was a us thing, you know.
Right,
but
right.
no, I'm glad, because I don't need those type of people. So you removed yourself.
Exactly.
Hey, ain't that important? That's important. That's important. It really is, because, you know, I feel some type of way about people that ain't
Yeah.
patient enough to
Right.
trust the process, especially when you working hard.
And that was the thing.
Don't come back later.
Yeah, and that's what I made a song called No Take Backs.
Okay.
And
Okay.
it's funny because when I wrote this song, it's like I had this feeling of certain events that was about to happen, right?
Mm.
And so, like, within probably like a month or so ago, now he's trying to acknowledge me.
No, thank
And
you.
it's like, wait, what?
No, thank you.
He's trying to get in things that I'm doing, and it's just like,
I done heard stories like that over and over and
you
over.
making
And,
songs
yeah.
using my name, and I'm like, I never even heard this song, you know.
See,
So it's just like,
that's not good.
yeah, but
That's not good.
he don't deserve no more
Nope.
airtime.
Nope.
Nope.
Doing stuff like
No.
that, I'm not saying him,
But it's a lot.
but doing stuff like that, people turn like that happens to turn into a stalker. They're constantly watching. They're constantly doing everything to, you know, and they not true to themselves.
Right.
And they're not true to
And
you.
be posting stuff like it's, and I'll be like, that's not you. You're nowhere. You're not that person. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see a person's true colors through rose tinted
That
glasses.
person abusive.
You get mentally, spiritually, emotionally.
See?
The physical part, I seen it at the end, but I was thankful that I got
See?
kids, you know, different, and he's seen how protective they was, and then, you know, my neighbors, you know, are very protective, and then they got cameras, so I guess he, you know, if they were probably younger, you know, like the previous, I probably would have been, you know, it's been my relationship before him tried to turn my kids against me, so I didn't, I've been there, done that.
See? And that's why I asked that question, because most times when people like that, male or female, they like that.
And it was, and the thing was, I seen that he could be, because my song Say Something, you know, I wrote a lot of, all my heartbreak music, that was to him, you know what I'm saying? Because it was, I asked one question, and it's like, we've been acting like boyfriend and girlfriend for, it's going on a 3-year mark. What are we? And that's exactly what I just asked that simple question, and he just blew up, and I'm like, what
Just
are
for
you-
that simple little question.
From it, you know, I was confused, I was hurt, and you know, and then he got to, I know my worth.
That was your answer right there when
Right.
he
And so,
he blew up.
but you know, us women, you know, I tried to understand, because I'm like, he was, in my mind, I thought he was going through something, but, you know, the longer I stayed around, I realized he blew things out of proportion to make himself look like the good guy, and it was like, oh, yeah. So everything was fabricated with him. So, oh well.
Yeah, yep. You suffer
Yeah.
free now.
I'm sucker free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm sucker free.
he's so lonely.
Nigga
He's so
I'm
lonely.
sucker free.
Okay.
Right. American Idol up in here. The Voice.
Thank you.
Y'all listen to the Solomon Paulk Radio Show, powered by Google. If you want to call in, the phone lines is open. To talk to Lee from the land, area code 216-939-5087. Don't be shy. Call in.
Talk to me. I talk back.
She don't bite or do.
Unless you want me to.
Oh,
Yes, indeed, man. Oh man. So, how many songs? How many songs you said?
oh, I got 9 songs here.
He
I got 9 songs.
He
Yeah.
told me to send those.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Hey,
you
we
ain't gotta
could
play 'em
we
more.
could jump in. We could jump in too. We can like to hear some songs.
Hey, look. So yeah, Les, because you got to cut here with one of my favorite people from the land, Trap Boy Manikin.
Hey,
Yeah.
best sex in your life.
Yeah.
Did you see the one with you and
Semi.
Oh, really?
And I taste
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, I see. I cannot. Okay. Yeah, let's get started. So this is a Trap Boy featuring Lee, best sex of your life. Tell me about this.
Actually, that song, how I ended up on that song, I was doing a showcase, right?
Okay.
And I met him at a showcase he was hosting, him and Nazi Nay.
Okay.
And I performed that song, and then he started asking me to do, you know, his tour.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I got a video from his videographer, he asked me to send him the song to send over to his videographer. And so he messaged me like, you know, me and you got the same beat, you know, so why not combine our song? And that's what we did.
Right.
So,
That's what's up.
and it originally, that his version was supposed to be an intro to his mixtape, and it ended up becoming a song. And so when we perform it, people be like, yeah, it's a show. Let's listen. You never know what to expect from Lee. That's what everybody say.
Definitely. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll take it like that too. Just give me a second. I see it's gonna want me to do. It's gonna have me download all of them. That's just fine. That is just fine.
Some of them difficulties.
No, it ain't no difficulty. It's just they want to make sure I keep it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, alrighty. Here we go. Pow.
You now fucking with that trap in the mixtape. I know he probably talk a lot, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me get you right. Let me get you right. It's going down on sight. It's going down on sight. We're making last night. We're making last all night. Be the best sex of your life. Your whole life. the dopest shit. Told me go decent, so I ran you. He got your feelings so trapped in the closet. She looked at me like a
That was dope.
Thank you.
Oh, man, I like that.
That sound a little hot.
Hey,
Involved.
yeah, hey, you know what?
That was dope.
Hey, look, and I'm good at listening and good know what artists and this and that. I can hear Lil Wayne on that. You know how Lil Wayne do? You know how Lil Wayne do?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, like he did with what's his name? Jack Harlow.
He be doing a lot of that kind of stuff.
I get that.
Okay.
And Trap got that Lil Wayne kind of style too.
Yeah, he did.
How he delivered.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That smooth talk.
Yeah.
Well, y'all killed that.
That was dope.
Damn.
That was dope.
Sound like that. You gotta reach out to Lil Weezy. That's the baby.
Yeah.
What you think about this?
Shout out to Trap Boy. Trap Boy Manikin, you did your thing, brother.
Yeah.
Trap Boy Manikin.
Like, is this stuff on
Trap
YouTube?
Boy Lee, y'all did your thing.
Is your music on YouTube too?
Yes.
Yeah, so look, the tag,
Summer.
tweet that song and tag Wheezy F
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how
Tag his ass.
Thank you.
Tag him. Tag him.
A lot of people, a lot of them will see that.
Yup, they will.
And some of them might
Just like the
jump.
brat saw J Jig.
Yep.
Yup.
That's what they do.
Yup.
And this,
I
we're
love
living in a
JG
different
too.
world now. They're reaching out. It's getting easy now.
And didn't what's his name?
A lot of them
What's his
doing, a lot of
name?
them doing that.
God, he was with Sierra.
Because usually if you follow them, they follow you back.
Mm-hmm.
Who? A lot of them.
Yup.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of them. They follow you back, especially you doing stuff like that and you're constantly. Oh yeah.
Well, some have been. Yeah.
You said
Some-
who?
Some have been. Talking about the artists, the national art.
Yes.
Yeah. People with the verified chicks. Hey, Spice.
Man.
Hey, Spice Mama.
Spice, what's happening?
Hey, Sugar Baby.
Hey,
She's tuning in. She's watching.
I like, man. I was laughing at Traps part of something he was saying. I'm like, boy, you a fool.
Yeah,
The nibble on your ear.
he ain't
Nibble
playing
on
though.
your
He
ear.
ain't playing.
Yeah.
He ain't playing.
I
He
like
ain't
that though,
playing.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all killed that.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to hear some more.
Okay, so I gotta give it to you.
Ooh.
Let's give it to
Give
you.
it to me,
about-
baby.
Nice. It's slow down. It's another provocative song.
Okay.
But it's
Hey.
me letting you know if you get it once
We all grown.
and I enjoy it, it's yours. You can have it.
Okay, like you said, if you really,
Yeah.
really want it. Okay.
Man.
Spice said, hey.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, what's happening, Spice?
Yeah, so let's get into this. Get it to you.
Yeah, this is a favorite that I perform at the, when I'm on the Fresher the Manikin tour at Exotic Cuisines on the Lucky 7 Hip Hop Series with Rip.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Shout out to Benji216, my engineer and producer.
Okay.
Most of these songs
Oh, Lord, let's get this phone call first.
Let's call on Solomon Paulk Radio shows on the line.
What's up, man? This is Mr. Milligram from
Hey,
Hood
Mr.
One with
Melvin.
Harry.
What's happening?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Finding yourself. How you feeling?
Oh, a little hungry, but other than that, I'm surviving.
Happy belated holidays. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I had a good time.
Did you?
I'd like to shout out to everybody at the site. It's from Decysive to Solomon over there, and you know what I'm saying? We've been getting it in.
Thank you.
And y'all definitely been getting it in. I'm excited and proud of both of y'all
Oh,
and what you're doing.
Appreciate you, brother.
Right.
Yeah.
Solomon got on glasses, so he can hide.
But y'all doing y'all thing and y'all keeping the world motivated, and especially me. I've been motivated by what y'all actions are and how y'all working y'all hands. I'm proud of you.
Thank
You're
you.
doing great too,
And you,
brother.
I was getting ready to say,
Yeah,
I
you're doing great, too.
appreciate those morning verses. Keep them coming.
Oh, yeah.
It be
And
on time.
Don't forget everybody about the
Not
cruise
going.
on
Yep.
the 12th of September.
Yeah, I ain't forget.
Because it's gonna be a ball. We're gonna have some fun, ain't we?
Yes.
All right. With that being said, love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Don't forget the true black leader is Don Cornelius. I'm out.
I love you, meaning
All
bye.
right, man. Thanks for calling.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, that was a good thing because it gave me time to take care of this bull crap here. Uh-oh. All right, so I got it together.
Yes,
I
indeed.
got it
Yes, indeed.
together. Yeah,
Finna let it rip.
you be trying it, y'all. Be trying it, Lord Jesus.
See, now you playing all this music make me want to dance. I'm about to put
Hey, do what
headphones
you do.
now.
So,
Uh,
do what you do.
Here we go.
Put on some lights, camera, action. I'm like,
So we got
this not my.
Provided it's not in.
Sound like back, forth, and forth. Like,
They do sound like that, don't they?
Let me see you go. Ooh, it's the L-I-H.
That was
Sure, you got the background thing, you got the hands, you got your camera going, you got that camera going. Oh, yeah.
Should I be good today, Lord?
Hey, do what you
this
do.
how
Who
we're
else
gonna
is
do
watching?
this.
You gotta
All
know.
right, here we go.
Damn, Jacob, this shit crap.
I know, right?
Touching on my body, loving when you say my name. I'ma give it to you, baby. I'ma make you go insane. I'm sucking it, you're licking it, 69 is the next thing. You're fucking me, you're staring me, watch me handle everything. You give me all you got, coming all over the place. You lay it down, I get on top, sit this pussy on your face. You'll get control, I lose control, we both won't let go. We gon' round for round, asking if this pussy is yours. I'ma give it to you, boy. You ain't gotta ask for it. When you want it, you can get it. I know you'll be back for more. You know what I'm wanting, you know what I'm here for. Can't nobody do you like you do me, going close the doors. I know what you need, I hear your body calling. You're trying to reach me, you ain't even gotta say no more. Satisfaction guaranteed, I'll do you craving me. You know I'm the truth, these bitches ain't got shit on me. That's why they want me. I'ma give it to you, you know I'm staying fast. Delivering good, you don't know how to act. Trying to keep it up, coming back to back. Whispers in my ear, telling me how much you love me. Turns you on me home, and you hit me home. We've been fucking all night long. Didn't even realize it was on. And loving my six faces, switching positions, trading different places. If you want me, come and get it. Sex so damn good, about to go have on the baby. Keep putting it down like that. You're gonna drive me crazy. You know I hold it down. I'm your better lady. Giving you your business. Getting all your wishes. I'ma give it to you, boy. You ain't gotta ask for it. When you want me, you can get it. I know you'll be back for more. You know what I want, and you know what I'm here for. Can't nobody do you like you do me. Going close the door. I know what you need. I hear your body calling. You're trying to reach me. You ain't even gotta say no more. Satisfaction guaranteed. I feel you craving me. You know I'm the truth. These bitches ain't got shit on me. I know what you need. I hear your body calling. You're trying to reach me. You ain't even gotta say no more. Satisfaction guaranteed. I feel you craving me. You know I'm the truth. These bitches ain't got shit on me. Better than me. I'll wait. I'm yours forever. Can't do you like me. A bitch can never compare to me. How the fuck she gon' measure? My pussy is wetter. My pussy way better. If I give it to you, promise you don't tell nobody. 'Cause it ain't nobody business.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, man. That was inspired by some good action.
Okay.
You know who's to make
He said, I
songs
remembered.
like, you know who's to make something like that? What was
Tina
that
Howard.
name? That and remember that, what was their name? Vanity, Nasty Girls.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Was that Vanity or Apollonia
that-
6?
That was way back in the day.
Oh, I gotta listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prince had brought them out.
Yeah, I probably heard it.
Yeah.
And that's probably like I like a lot of old school. And if you pay attention, like some of my songs, I dedicate what inspired, what
That's
I
what's
heard.
up.
I put, quote like, so if you really, that's what I was feeling because that I was a little girl and I used to be like, oh my God, this song is doing something to me.
You can make them runs like her when she said, "Will you run?" When she went up.
And I was a little girl and I'm like, why do I feel this? What is this?
Let me hear that run. Let me hear that
Music.
If you really want it, if you really want it, all you gotta do is get up on it. I know you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
Y'all got me blushing.
see, you got your music and it sounds different each one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah. No, don't say try. You doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for correcting me. Because I
Yeah.
do that to people all the time. Like, don't say try. You doing it.
You doing it.
And I be forgetting to do that to myself.
Doing it. It's
Yeah.
done. You here.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
And you
Way to
continue
go is
doing
up.
it. You know.
Wait till the next. Oh my gosh. I got stuff stashed in the cut and they like, man, pick me.
And that's what's up, Like this. I suggest this to artists. Albums is overrated. Albums is when back in the day when they was getting all these different deals and this and that. Okay, you get order for us to do something to work together. You got to put this 3 albums out and this and that. No, now you know how long singles can go. Shoot. And make some serious money with a single.
Yeah, look at Nicki Minaj. People be trying to clown, but how you gonna clown somebody that don't have to put out an album because they work to go just that hard?
Right.
Man,
like,
a single can go over a year, 2,
And that's
3.
why I look.
So yeah, you can have all these songs, but don't put it in no album because I'm gonna tell you, they only go listen to 2, maybe 2.
Yep.
You be smart about it.
You're right about that.
So true.
You can have all them songs sitting on the shelf if you want to. I mean,
Yep.
that's fine. But even let's just say, even if you do run into something like that, you gotta get certain amount of albums. Okay, but you got all these songs up on there. It's like second nature. So you good at this. You good at writing. All that stuff. So
and a lot of it is because it's like with the Cleveland music now that I'm like more in it, is like now I can see other people on these songs, or I don't have to do the song. The song is written. I can give it to somebody, sell it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. That's what I originally wanted to do, was write for people.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, I didn't want to be in a scene. So when I first started, I just started putting my music out November 2020. I mean, what was last year? Just 2020 now, right?
21.
See the Lord. Well, last year.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Because these months that went by so fast, I can't keep up with the year. I keep thinking I'm 22 and stuff.
So that's like a lot of people that sing these songs. The people was always in the background. The ghostwriters. You got a few ghostwriters that came out and started singing, and I mean they can sing.
Yeah, and so when I started singing, it was like, oh my God, I don't know nobody. So for the longest, people was thinking I was from Akron, not knowing that I was born and raised here. I just live in Akron, So when I came back to Cleveland, the music scene, I'm like, I don't know not one person. I'm like, oh God, I'm about to perform in front of a bunch of strangers. I just started dancing, like, I'm going to do what I do at home. And it worked out. It worked out because, like, me standing there, my legs would be like, boom. You ain't never gonna see me.
Michael Jackson, you
Right.
butterflies
Yeah,
inside.
and I still, every performance, I still get that. Like, I'm nervous every performance.
A lot of artists say
Once that mic hit my hand, that music come on,
created a monster.
it's like, who is this? I be trying to say, I used to have a leash too. I used to have a leash. I used to like to perform, and I let, pick somebody in the audience, and I have it like, it'll look like a necklace or a choker or something, and I have it tucked in or in my pants or something. Then I hand them that leash. Oh Lord.
I mean, that's a good performance. It's like how you do your
Because,
stuff.
and I walk around the crowd, and I just really have fun. Like,
So you know who you are as an artist. So you know how you perform and everything. So nobody has performed like you, because I have not seen that, what you just said.
I just be me.
So and that's a good concept right there.
Yeah, if before I started doing my music, as an artist, I go to the club, to the bar, and like I walk through the door and somebody freaking up, and it's like, what is this I'm giving off? Like, I want to get a drink, but that music, and then I start dancing, and next thing I know, I'm sandwiched by 3-4, people, and so and you can see that, at a lot of these shows. Like, I dance. I like to have fun. Like, I really do.
Like, they be like, I can't dance. Well, you can now, because I'm dancing by her, But that is, I like that. Well, let's keep this music going. Because keep it going. What's
No,
next?
look, I didn't drink the whole bottle of water. 1.5. I never drank no water that quick.
Lee say something.
Hmm?
Lee say something.
Oh, this is one of the songs I wrote in my feeling.
Okay.
I was drunk when I
Okay.
recorded this. I had some stuff to get off my chest.
Well.
This is one of the performances where my emotions came out. Oh, no.
Okay.
That's all.
Well,
It's started out with a simple question. What's on your mind?
like that. I like that. I like that.
I like that too.
I like that. And you know, you got a lot to put into your writing too. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just weren't. It just wasn't. You know, like a cut, like a sentence, and then a constant cadence, and you saying this cadence
it's
over
a
and over and over.
storytelling.
You had a
Yeah.
That's
like
yeah.
I was really, and what's crazy because that was actually a poem. A lot of my songs, they were originally poems, and I was just so in my feelings, and so sometimes just music without words. I just was listening to instrumentals, and I came across this beat. What's this? Because I remember part of my poem. I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, where's my notebook? I'm about to, you know, that's how I do it. Like, a lot of them.
You know, that's something remind me of Erykah Badu. Because Erykah Badu, that's her style. She do stuff like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Everybody listen to Erykah.
But
Badu.
Erykah, I love Erykah.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
On my mind,
Yeah.
I'm feeling high. I'm just playing.
I want to hear the one. Oh, you going by order?
No, I'm just.
I want to hear the one by you and
Semi. How that can I taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Yeah.
That came out pretty nice because we wrote it separately, and when I wrote it the night before, we wrote the song the night before, and we went to the studio. So I'm like, okay, semi dope. So I hope he liked this. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. And he listened. He was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, we had somebody on the show.
Yeah.
I gotta get him back on here. Yeah, we had him on here.
Then just like when it laid on the track, and I'm like, oh, this is dope. You know, than I expected, because I didn't know where my verse was coming in, where the hook came, you know, so I just wrote it. And, you know, he added, you know, switched some stuff around. Won't you put this in? I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
It came out far.
I like that bounce too.
Yeah.
That Biggie thing, like a Terminator.
I don't trust nothing fishy.
You okay?
Don't make me put my glizzy. Freddy, stab you in your back, Freddy Krueger face.
I know, right?
And Freddy Krueger.
And he's right.
But yeah, but you know what's crazy? Freddy Krueger, it was like a fantasy of mine. Like one of my, I was always turned on by Freddy Krueger.
That's the
That's
first I've
crazy.
heard that
Yeah. You know how people got
Get your
those
scary
weird-
ass over here.
Yeah, like it was just like how he like this burnt looking man,
Mm-hmm.
and then he got this deep voice, denim claws, and be like, "Shut up, bitch!" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, take me in my seat. Let me go to sleep. Let me dream on Elm Street."
And with that being said, you be one of the few people, because there was a few that he could not get past.
Yeah.
And he would not be able to get past you. Oh, shit.
Then
Yeah, be running the other way.
when he did the Freddy Krueger versus what's that, Jason?
Yeah.
And he was doing it to Kelly Rowland. I'm like, oh wow.
Wow.
That could be me. Like, that's what got. I think that's what piqued my curiosity. Like, with, you know.
I don't even remember that part.
Oh yeah, I do. I remember it well. He was on the porch and he killed her. Kelly Rowland didn't last long in the movie at all.
You say he was doing it.
The Freddy versus Jason. Yeah. It was like a scene, and he was doing it to her on a porch. You seen this little burnt booty.
Wow,
And he
that's
killed her.
crazy.
Kill me, Freddy. Come get me back.
Oh, so he just snatched her and just.
Yeah, he's like, shut up. He's like, get over here, bitch. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, I do.
Dropping.
Yeah. But that song is, I like that song though.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's some Erykah Badu stuff right there.
I would love to meet her.
Me too.
Yeah. What's the name of that song? Where you was semi.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Have yourself. I've been trying to get at you for a minute. You act like you weren't really fucking with a nigga though. But you know what? When it's time, it's gonna be that time.
Come here and talk to me, boy. I'm feeling your vibes.
Yeah.
I feel your desire for me. It's all in your eyes. If I choose you, make sure you handle it carefully.
I will.
A picture you tasting all over me.
Okay, let's go. I'm loving this moment, you know that I'm on it. It wasn't that easy to get what I wanted. I had to go harder to top my opponent. To out of your heart, I'm the one you belong with. You know it's the truth and you know that you work. I'm a man of my words, so you know I'ma work it. And all that you got, you know you deserve it. I made some mistakes, but I got you on purpose. You know that you won't be quit acting so distant. Giving me space, that's an act of resistance. I'm knowing for real that you need my assistance. Time is important, so I'm paying attention. I'm here for the vibration exquisite. You said you was lonely, so I came through to visit. You looking so juicy, I just wanna lick it. Then put your legs out to the attention to sit.
Come here and talk to me, boy. I'm feeling your vibes. I feel your desire for me. It's all in your eyes. If I choose you, make sure you handle it carefully. A picture you tasting all over me.
You tell me you love me, you know I believe you. I show you my love every time that I see you. I give you a kiss and a hug with a gift. I pay you whatever, you know I don't trip. Let's take a trip, let's go to the beach. Just trying to relax and me rub on your feet while we smoking some Sonic. I'm kissing your toes. I got me a fetish for feet when they polish. I'm a freak, sliding in, she feeling the D. I'm here in the morning, I'm going too deep. I'm bending her over while squeezing her cheeks. I'm pussy like water, it's all on the sheets. Girl, you official, you know you exclusive. Throwing it back to the sound of the music. I'm all in her soul. I hope she don't lose it. Her facial expressions like, yeah, you the truth.
Take a 5-minute break real quick.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
Ooh-wee, baby.
Yeah.
Is it the fan off?
Yeah, so you got that voice that you can, yeah, that you can actually do different things with, you know, especially on these.
Freaky, leaky, the seductive, yeah.
Yeah. And you rap too.
Mm-hmm.
And man, yeah, you got that voice.
Thank you. That's what they were calling me when I first started, the voice.
Because it's catchy,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
It's different, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That you want to hear something? I started singing when I was 6, and I would always sing, and my dad was like, you can't sing. You know, like I didn't have that support. So, but I kept and it's like I don't hear. I hear something. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds good to me. And so I never gave up. So I would write songs and I'll just perform them, you know, like to my siblings, you know. And I've always wrote like this.
They said the same thing about Anita Baker. She couldn't get no deal nowhere. Everywhere she went, they was like, you can't sing, you can't sing. They're like, psh.
I like to see them suckers now.
Exactly.
Right.
So when she landed that deal, look at her now.
And so it just be crazy
Icon.
because like a lot of people took to the freaky seductive music and they be like, your voice is so angelic, and I'm like, oh my God, you got that out of me. So I was talking about putting your fingers in place, you know. So it's just like I never gave up.
That's good. And
I
you're supposed
never
to.
gave up. And like when I say self-motivator, that's the hardest thing. Self-motivating yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror every day. I am good enough. I am capable. I'm lovable. I'm safe, and I ain't worthy. Just believing in yourself. And it takes a lot of courage to do that.
Yeah, and see, yeah, because just like you said, you didn't have that support. And that's where that really come in. You know, because if you ain't got no support, you really got to be strong. And really got to believe in yourself.
Yeah, and I had to. My ex, whatever, you know, he left me my second showcase. And so it was like, what, you know, I didn't know what to do with myself.
You see you on the BET Awards, then what?
And now, man, it's been a blessing, you know. I thank him. So it showed me how strong I was, where in areas I didn't think I was strong at.
That's good. That's real good. You know, sometimes tears ain't sad tears all the time. Be happy tears.
Be happy.
Yeah.
And then this time I'm like, I'm not about to be depressed.
I heard that.
And music always got me out of that. But for the longest, it'd take me a while to listen to music because I wanted to hide, you know. Turn the light on. Be quiet.
But you was going
I don't want y'all looking at me. I don't want y'all saying, you know, telling this to my kids. You know, I wouldn't answer the phone. And I said I refuse to go back down that road.
Because you went through the motions from him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He did it before, and you showed me this. Like I said, I believe in this. It's hard to see red flags when you're wearing rose-colored tinted glasses, because it was a lot of things I overlooked. So with this time, I held myself accountable too, because it's like it was there, but
A lot of times you see it.
but you still,
Yeah.
when you love somebody, you
Yeah.
can't help who you love.
Yeah.
And that's the first person, like, I love, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love them, so it show.
You're entitled to that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm only human,
Right.
Because the ones,
Yep.
you know, my baby fathers, the way I talked to, couldn't nobody tell me nothing about him. You a hater. You a hater. Click, get off my phone. You mad because I ain't with you, but you know, they were all one of the same. But
Well, you know what? You live and learn.
That's right.
Some
That's
takes
all.
longer to learn, but you learn. You know,
a mistake is not a mistake unless you learn from it. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep doing it over and over. So now I'm to the point. It's like now I can say what I want. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to settle. It's like I know what I want.
and after a while, something can continue repeating. It ain't no mistake.
It ain't. Yeah, it's never. It's not. It's you haven't learned the lesson. So it's a learning process too. So I didn't put all the negativity on the majority of them, but I'm thankful because it would have kept continuing. That's why I kept getting in those type of relationships because I never learned my lesson. Yeah, I just kept settling.
And now you know your
thinking
worth.
I could save everybody. That's not my job. That is not my job.
Say that man will be a man before he
Yeah.
come to you.
And then that's the thing.
You
And
know,
and then
so-
that's the when he kept saying he knew his worth. So at first I was feeling this little like as if I don't have no worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was confused. And he like, yeah, because the women say I doing real. And I'm like, that's your worth? I seen more than that. That was a bonus to me. But I seen so much potential. And I focused on the potential, not who he actually was. And that's where I was wrong at. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people have potential, but do they follow it? Do they
No.
do it? Do they go through with it?
Because
No.
he was changing. Like, he didn't. After a while, he forgot what role he was playing.
You can see that word potential.
Yeah, and so it was like I started to get confused. Like, who
You
are
got
you?
potential, but you're not.
Yeah.
You know? Well, like I say, if you're gonna be in, a relationship or whatever, you just make sure that person got your back, no matter what.
Right.
Period.
Because now you're not
No.
dealing with Eileen. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna meet Lee first,
Right.
and that this is my job at the end of the day. So
Right.
I don't. I'm very respectable in a relationship. I know what and what not
But
to
you
do,
know what,
but
though?
don't control.
He met Lee the first time, but he.
I didn't. She didn't have a name.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
So when he knew me as Lily. 'Cause I would
But
tell.
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But like I say, you know what to do next time.
Yeah.
So that's
I'm more vocal now.
right.
At first, I wasn't vocal in the relationship, as far as what I wanted. Now I'm confident, like, well, listen here. This. I want to get married, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, all right, well, the conversations is worthwhile versus before it's like, oh, he's so cute, I love him, he's so hurt, and I just want to save him. It's like, now it's like,
What's that?
ain't nobody save me.
What's that whole song? Can't save her.
Don't want to be saved, yeah.
Can't save her.
Ain't nothing going on but the money and the power. Project Pack.
Is that what they got dedicated? Let's say, Mr. Don't Save a Hoe or something like that. Yeah. All right. What's next? What songs?
Did we do Where I'm From?
No, that's the rap.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
gangster.
Uh-oh.
And
Okay.
this is a Nipsey Hussle beat.
You go through your,
My rap style, like, you can tell I was a tomboy.
You gonna do your crip walk?
My legs still a little soft.
From what?
I'm walking up the stairs. I got little legs.
Yeah.
Constantly walking up, and then I gotta climb in the bed.
Yeah, like he climbing. I got to throw a rope up there and he
Yeah,
climb up.
My bed is high, and I didn't realize what
Yeah, parachute to jump down.
on the picture. It was just like, yeah, but I thought it was perfect. And it got put together. I'm like, Like, we literally slide off the bed to get out of it.
I want to hear what's next.
This is where I'm from.
Yeah. Let it rip. Lauryn Hill. You know, Lauryn Hill, she was versatile.
Yeah,
you know?
she definitely was.
Yeah.
From the Fugees, I love, especially that Miseducation, that album. Oh my God. Then she did that Zion, and I really paid that, like, her vocal range in that. And that is one song I love singing of hers. I actually have a song.
And her and D'Angelo.
Yeah.
You got a song that you made.
Yeah, and I quoted her. They care for me. I know you care for me, there for me, there for me. Said you'll be there. I had to use that because that's another song I wrote. I wrote that crying. You know, getting out of this relationship. It should be. I think it's called. It's a confession.
Okay, hold on.
That'd be dope.
Heartbreak.
Now Heartbreak. This is current. Like that's that song I was telling you about. Where I wrote this because I seen some things happening. And it's happening. That's when I
like
I
deja
felt
vu.
it. Yeah, that's what that was like. What that was.
Because I got Save Me, Lee Secrets, and Heartbreak.
Yeah, I didn't.
So it's not
Yeah, I didn't send it then.
Dang nabbit. Well, what about Heartbreak? Come on.
Heartbreak is actually called No Take Backs. But
I believe in that.
And it's
Keep on
sometimes walking. Like when I record a song, sometimes my engineer would name it, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, but the actual title is No Take Back, and I just decided to keep it Heartbreak. I'm gonna have to name it. Glad I didn't like officially put it out, you know, because actually that song was recognized by the International Music Recording.
Okay.
a while back, and that's why I said I might as well keep it Heartbreak, because that's what they know that song
Right.
is.
Woo woo.
Shout out to DJ Jack the Ripper.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Out of all the things I say yes to, the one time I say no. Now I'm public enemy number one. So I'm supposed to put my shit aside and tend to you and yours only, and it's fuck me, right? Nah, nigga, it's fuck you. I don't wanna hear about it Thursday morning. Keep your mentions, how you been and what you doing. I don't have the time to read all your lengthy texts. Say your apologies against for all of your next victims. That you very clear, trust me, baby, I get the message. You gotta tell me twice the shit you be on, I can't get it. Sorry, I'm not sorry, baby, it is what it is. I bet I make you pay for all the bullshit that you did. And I'm taking backs, and I'm wrong. You can say how I was so hard to get you wrong. But you're wrong for it all. You put yourself up, praying me, you don't radio. Change your number, hopefully, baby, you will get the message. Put your ass on every single social media pages. Act like you don't know me in the actualist days. Remember, you ain't known me when I was in your presence. Don't feel bad now for all the bullshit you put me through. I don't want nothing else that's dealing with you. Crossed my mind and thought about taking you back. Just to do what that shit you did to me, do to you. Checkmate, and I take backs. And no, you can say I'm I was the one to get you wrong. But you're wrong for it all. You put yourself up, baby, you gon' regret it all. I realize I always helped you, destroy me. Now I'm standing in ashes of who I used to be. You knew you was never gonna love me correctly. Just wasting my time and disturbing my peace. Release your hold of me, you no longer have control of me. This wasn't real love, this was trauma by then. You searched for me and hurt, promise you will never find me. I cannot be replaced, I'm one of a kind. And take backs, I know you can say how I was the one to get you wrong. But you're wrong for it all. You played yourself and played me, you gon' regret it
I had to laugh at his dumb stuff.
I'm so free now. I'm stress free. I'm drama free. Hair growing, nails growing, skin glowing. Self care is the best care.
No stupid dude.
And you ain't care.
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Appreciate it.
That is real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So a lot of my music I write is real life experience, you know.
And those are the best music
Yeah.
right there, because no matter how you deliver it, it's going to sound great, because you're actually telling the story, you're telling the truth,
Yeah.
and you're feeling it.
Mhm.
It's a difference when you have not went through something and you know what I mean? So
I write a lot of it down. Like I say, some of it that was a poem. Two as well. Hold on, I'll call you back, babe. But that started off as a poem too. But because I shut down, you know, like when people hurt me, you know, sometimes I can't express myself, you know, and sometimes I get in those, I used to be like a tiptoe, you hurt me? I couldn't allow someone to see me hurt, you know what I'm saying? But I'll write it down, like, I learned that it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel those feelings.
Capital I.
I couldn't do that, you know, and I end up self-destructing.
Self-destruction.
Yeah, I end up doing that, you know, somehow. End up hindering myself or hurting myself. Not like I was a cutter, but not able to express. And then I didn't. Somebody at the grocery store could say, "Excuse me," and it's shut the. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't.
Woo, you done went off.
Yeah, and then they be like, "Ma'am," like, you know, and some people aren't going to understand that, you know. And then so when you go back and, you know, to explain, well, I'm sorry I took something out on you. Some people don't want that apology, and I'm lucky that has, you know, it was understood, you know, because they've been there in my shoes. And so I've met a lot of people that send me like spiritual, you know, to help me to take my mind off of whatever I was going through. Because like I'll blow up and my kids be looking like, all they said was, "God bless you, Mom. You did not have to tell her breath stink. That was wrong." You know? So, yeah. I learned how to, I healed. I'm healing.
That's good.
I haven't healed, but I am healing.
That's good. At least you know that.
Yeah.
You're aware of that.
Before that, I just...
Some people can't admit certain things, you know. That's why I said be true to yourself.
It took a lot.
Yeah.
It took a lot to get there.
But you got there.
But I'm here. Yeah.
You're here.
But I'm here.
And you're doing much better. You feel much better.
I feel great.
See?
I feel great.
Less stress, everything. Because stress ain't good for nobody.
I ain't even seen it. Like, with him, I was getting gray hairs back to back to back to back. And I'm like, God.
I feel you, though.
My kids is even, like...
More happier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, you know, in a household, you know, better spirit. And you know what? And that's your sanctuary. Your
And
house.
it was.
Don't let no evil spirit in your house.
And dealing with that type of spirit, I pray over I ain't even gonna say the littlest thing. I pray over everything. Like before, you know, driving here, I'm praying. You know, every time I get
It's a beautiful thing.
a show, you know, I pray
It's
over
a beautiful thing.
everybody, you know, and or everything, or just the situation, or who's interviewing me, or whatever. I pray over that,
It's
you know.
a beautiful thing, yes. I can relate.
And that's why I said I am divinely protected now. You know,
Yes.
I own that. you
Yes.
know.
And keep on doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So I thank him. You know, I was selfish. I only prayed to God when I wanted something. Or when things wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Now I just I wake up. Right, I just wake up like, oh, thank you, God. I don't even want anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to thank you.
Ain't that a good feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see why they call you G. You know, he been holding me down.
Yes. Let's rip out another one.
Save me.
That is King Blue featuring myself. Here we go. Figure this song out once you hear it. Where I get
I need to feel my body's going crazy. You don't wanna see me, got me thinking about you. I need to feel my brother always say. You don't wanna see me, got me thinking about you. Thinking about you. Feel
to a place you never been. So she calling now cause you want it. I'll be the one that'll keep you coming. Gotta give her this amazing grace when it's written all on baby face. Money dropper, so I got a lot of silent sense and no fucking problem. Come to the room and I'll murder scene. Clean up man where I had to stay. I'm making this work and I'll make a cream. Baby, just run that shit on me. A nasty nigga, this is what you wanted. Can't deny me the way that we fucking. Shit be crazy, shit be amazing. Keep the pussy all on my face. Keep a dripping, ain't no competition. That's why these niggas not in my life. She acting crazy when I'm not in her face. But it's cool, cause I love it the way. When I'm in the pussy, I be a pro. When she be no rugged, please the body, that's why she love me.
Thank you.
Like I say, each one sounds different, you know, and that's where it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
You got some good
And
music. You got some real good music.
I love making it.
That's your therapy.
Yeah, that's my healing. I have fun doing it. Because it's like, what can I do different, you know? And I add, you know, like songs like this, and be like, this is what I feel, or this is what I hear. You know? Let me try this out. Because it sounds different when writing it and performing it over the beat. And then when you put it on a record, it's a totally different sound.
Yeah.
So it was like, with that, now he wrote the hook. I just wrote the, you know, I'm so sick of being alone. Like the rest of that, you know, and then the end. But he wrote the majority of the song, King Blue or whatever. And he even said, you can add your, you know, style to it. You can switch it up, and it's like,
I'm too lonely to be alone.
Right.
Remember that whole song? That's old.
But the jazzy fade, that's where that I'm so sick of being lonely.
Yeah.
Every night in my bed. That's what I'm like. That's why I hear it. I like that. That's different.
I couldn't put my finger on it, but yeah.
I had to glue that in, and then the changing faces. No, it was cut close.
You want to get some shout outs?
Oh, I want to shout out Nostatic Radio, Solomon Paulk, Miss. I don't know why I want to say Erica, and I know it's not that.
You know what's crazy is in my lifetime, and I am an old lady at age, but that's okay.
Yeah, right. Tripping.
But when people can't remember, I'm decisive on air. But the government, Marie, like, people never remember that. They call me Erica or Renee.
That's crazy.
Ain't that
because
crazy? I don't care
know.
what walk of life.
Man,
my
Spice.
sister's middle name is Marie.
True
But
that.
what's funny
True
because
that.
I call you Erica and Spice be like, who is that?
You ain't the first one. I've
But
been
I don't
getting
know
that my
where
whole
this is-
entire life. You look like a Marie. You look like a Renee or an Erica.
Yeah.
Swear to God, no matter what walk,
And
I could be in Texas. In Texas, Renee.
And then y'all tag,
New York,
when y'all do the tags,
Erica.
I see her name.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I still.
You're not
that
guilty
has never
alone.
happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And Erica and Marie is two different sounds, spellings.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I don't know why I want to call her that. But thank you all for having me. Trap Boy Manikin, Semi, DJ Jack the Ripper, Lucky 7, Hip Hop Series at the Exotic Cuisines, King Blue, Semi, everybody, man. Y'all know Spice, the 216 Music Promotion, Cheryl Kingpin. I love you all. I mean it by everybody, every artist, everybody I've encountered, good, bad, whatever. I love you all. I thank you all. Thanks for tuning in to the Nostatic Radio Show with the very multi-talented Mr. Solomon Paulk.
Thank you.
Oh.
Miss Marie. I got it right this time.
Tell them how to reach you.
You can follow me on Facebook at Eileen Flemings. Yeah, I got my government, y'all. Y'all gonna know me. That's the one who writes a lot. Yeah. And then on IG and any other social media is Lee from the Land, LeeFromTheLand. That's Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, Apple, everything.
Everything.
Yeah. SoundCloud. Yeah. It's Lee from the Land everywhere else.
Say duh, ha, ha, ha,
No.
ha.
Duh. Not the. I'm from the land.
The
The
land.
land.
The motherland.
The land of the lost. Now I'm a boss.
And you know what though? Because you know you got people always making fun of Cleveland. They always say the mistake on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Everybody be coming here. Everybody be coming here.
They love it.
Yeah, everybody come
Right,
here.
right.
Celebrities.
They
all
love it.
come here all the time.
But the problem is they only do that because we're not a unit as one. We can't do that to Miami. We can't do that in Atlanta. Or any other, you know what I'm saying? But because, yeah, we are the mistake from, I want to get out of here.
You better be proud
Look at
of
this,
where
where
you
you
at.
from?
Because, you know, it's a challenge to everything that you do. You know, nobody said it's going to be easy.
Exactly.
You know, so
And
I wouldn't want nothing that's too easy. You know,
Because I'm not gonna appreciate it.
Yeah. You want to appreciate how hard you work. You earned that.
Yeah, I want to earn it.
Somebody
I
just
want it.
like giving it to you because somebody just giving it to you. Something ain't, so okay. Wait a minute. Ain't nothing free.
And that's why I say
You know?
no handouts. Got it out the mud. Like
Yeah.
I don't want if it's free.
There's something behind it.
Yeah, it's you know I don't want it. I want to work. I want to earn it. I want it to, and if it's given to me, it's because I deserve it.
Right.
Don't give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't.
Now, as you get to a certain platform, yeah, we all want to know they're supposed to be getting easier for you know what I mean, but you still have to work hard
Yeah.
no matter what. But it's good to catch some breaks, you know, so you can get through them doors, you know.
Right.
But actual talking about some, hey, come on here, you sit back and look at, okay, wait a minute, what's really good, you know?
And I have my moments that, like, my body would tell me, like, I can't. But right now, it's just like, I be taking when I want to not do something, it's for the wrong reason. And it'd be like, I don't want to do it because I got an attitude or, you know, it's be pulling away because I'm depressed. And then I get this voice in my head, do it. do it.
You know what? When sometime when you're doing something positive, but you just so tired, you don't feel like doing nothing, you don't feel like doing it. Those are the best time to do it.
And that's when I do it. And the voice be so calm, and you just be like, do it. What you
Because
mean?
remember, there's other
And
people
goes-
out there hungry, and some of them hungrier than you. So you gotta go for it. Even though people out there listening, there's enough to go around for everybody.
Exactly.
So you ain't gotta be doing all that crazy hating, scamming, all kind of retarded, childish stuff, or being jealous of somebody, maybe because they print money every day. Hello,
Right.
it's enough for everybody. So
That's what I say. It's enough to go around.
yeah.
We just gotta, we gonna figure it out.
And even if it ain't your time, it ain't your time.
That's
see
right.
It's God's time. It ain't your time. This ain't even your life. This is God's life.
You right.
You know, so man.
I got this,
Listen, you know my thing is, because let me tell you
Hey,
something real quick. It's something that, you know, the more you progress, you're going to go through it. You're going to witness it.
Yeah.
For me, you know, it might not be the same for you, but for me, it's like some people, and namely even females, they'd be okay seeing grunge, decisive. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I'm way laid back in how I dress. You know, sweatpants and tennis shoes or flip like a t-shirt. Because I'll be working. You know, and honestly, it's not always a good thing, but I work so much around men, you know what I'm saying, especially in the sports field, that I'll be like, you know, whatever. Okay? Straight up, you know. But when you get dressed up, all of a sudden it's something a little different. Now they don't want to speak to you, or, you know what I'm saying, they treat you some type of way. Let me tell you something. With all that being said, you are not responsible for somebody's weak ass spirit.
exactly.
Right.
And I had to learn that. It took trial and error.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Because I can't. Why?
Because it's like I could be that too. Like, why do you think it's okay just for you to? I can shine too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to stop you from shining, but I can shine too.
Like his people used to look at me like people question, "Are you gay?" And I'm like, no,
What?
You're beautiful. I ain't gotta be gay to give you a compliment.
Right,
You look
right,
good. I like how your
right.
titties look in that shirt. You know, it's
Right.
like
Stop
don't flatter
playing.
yourself, boo boo. This ain't that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
But, you know,
Definitely.
it's hard, and I just stares too. Like, you're fat, walking around
Who cares?
half naked,
Who
see
cares?
through,
Who
and it's like, I'm
cares?
strutting. I got 5 kids
Who
and I have more
cares?
babies.
You know what?
I'm proud of it.
Your confidence. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't like to see that. A lot of people don't like to see you happy. They don't even have to know you. They don't never have to know nothing about you. They could never ever seen you before.
And
They
it
don't
really
like,
is just some straight
They
haters out here.
just-
they
like a
try to
serious
find a
issue.
flaw.
But they got
You
serious
know,
issues.
and so I
They-
just laugh like,
it's
What you
sad.
think is a flaw, that's not a flaw.
It's sad and they sad.
Yeah.
You know,
I just,
that's when you say it sucks to be you. You know.
right. To the left, to the left.
Yes. But we gonna be closing out.
Thank you all for having me.
Thank you for coming
And
back.
I
It's always a pleasure.
forgot to mention somebody's name. Please don't hold that against me. I'm trying to get better at these shout outs. I love you all, mean it.
They know who they is.
Right.
You know,
I
y'all know who
You
y'all
know,
is.
you know.
You know who y'all is.
You know, if you know, you know. You know, you know.
I want to thank you guys for listening to the Solomon Paulk Radio Show. Yes, with Decisive and the special dope artists, recording artists, multi-talented, Lee from the land. Yes. And I will see you guys next Tuesday.
7 and 9.
Yes,
Tune in and Nostatic Radio.
that's right.
And remember to remind yourself daily, I am good enough, I am capable, I am lovable, I am safe,
Say
and
that.
I am worthy. And I'm out. This your girl Lee, checking out
Lee
for
for
the
the
216 Lee for the
And
land.
you already know.
Woo, woo,
And the AK. Shout out to my Akron, Ohio family. And I
That's
love you.
what's
Mean
up.
bye.
Yes, powered by Goo Goo.
Powered
Yeah.
by
out.
Wait, I wasn't expecting you to play this.
Hey, Benji, you cooked this up? I see you watching. I know just what you want. Come here and follow me. Inside of this room. Make sure nobody's watching. Moving so excited. Wanna go all night. You love the way I ride it. Almost came inside it. Break your hold on me. I know you want some more. There's always tomorrow. Lights, camera, action. Put this tape on me. Let's try to save you from drowning. When it's cookie all over your face. Asking for it. You better know what you're doing. If you do, come fast. We'll have to start over again. Nobody's calling me. I know just what you want. The way you lick your lips. I know what's going on. I don't care if
Go on, chew that. Oh shit.
you know what you're doing. Know exactly what you're doing. Break your hold on me. I know you want some more. There's always tomorrow. Lights, camera, action. Put this tape on me. Let's try to save you from drowning. When it's cookie all on your face. Asking for it. You better know what you're doing. And if you do,
Come on.
come fast. We'll have to start over again. Face down. So that's the way I like to move. Bend me over, take me down. Beat it up like you hate my guts. Pull my hair, slap this. Put your fingers in my ass. Turn me over, pin me up. Tie me down, choke me up. Expand the pressure, I need you. There's a meeting in my There's a meeting in my bedroom. Expand the pleasure, I need you. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Expand the pleasure, I need you. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Lights, camera, action. Put this tape on me. Let's try to
Oh yeah, because you had called me.
when it's good.
My well, I called you, but it wasn't going through.
You better know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm somebody just was reading on my series. That's crazy.
To start over again. Face down.
What's that?
So that's the way I like to bend me over,
ready to close out?
me down, beat it up like you hate my guts. Pull my hair, slap this. Put
That's
your
me for the
fingers
land.
in my ass. Turn me over, pin me up, tie me down, choke me up.
Hold on a second. We'd like to thank you for listening to the Solomon Paulk radio show here on the station where we don't bring the static, but we show no bring the noise, nostaticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you. Let me get it together so y'all can see it now. On Facebook.com/Nostatic Radio LLC, on Twitter at Nostatic_radio, on Instagram The Real _Nostatic Radio, and on YouTube at, you guessed it, Nostatic Radio. Also, if you guys would like to listen to replays of this show and others on nostaticradio.net, please make sure you check us out on Mixer.com or Mixcloud.com. Just type in Nostatic Radio in the toolbar for replays of this show and others, and for an uninterrupted streaming experience. No rebuffering, no refreshing the page. Just sit back, relax, and wait for your next show to pop up. Check us out on TuneIn.com as well. Same thing, Nostatic Radio, all one word. And for all things Nostatic Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and an in-depth look at all our great show hosts here, please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. Thank you guys so much for listening. You know what it is. We got more music for your evening listening pleasure here on your voice of the revolution, nostaticradio.net, powered by Google. Good night.
It felt like I was exiting a plane or a cruise.